All right, and we're live. Andy Frasco's World Saving Podcast. I'm Andy Frasco. How's your heart? How's your mind? Are you staying out of trouble? Hot on location from the Hamptons, baby. I'm in the Hamptons, Nick.
You are? Are you going to run into Charles Dolan?
I'm going to, no. Does he live in the Hamptons?
I assume they got to have a house there. I mean, they own the Sphere.
We're playing at Steven's Talk House tonight. It's like real fancy. There's pictures on the wall of everyone who's played here. It's like Springsteen, fucking Dylan, Frasco. I'm on the wall.
I thought Springsteen was Mr. Blue Collar. What's he doing in the Hamptons?
Shut the fuck up, Nick.
I hate that guy so much.
Why do you hate Springsteen?
I just think I like some of his songs. First of all, I just think he's sort of just kind of a bullshit guy. He acts like he's Mr. Blue Collar. He's got a podcast with Obama. He's rich as fuck. He's got some good songs. If I was like a 55-year-old white lady, I'd probably be obsessed with him. You know what I mean? Because they all are. But, you know, he's obviously pretty successful. He did something right. But let's can the Blue Collar act.
Well, you know, what is blue collar? I think it's hardworking.
That's true. I don't know if it's having a podcast with Obama. But anyway, that's a great way to start the fucking episode. Just start off ripping one of the most successful and beloved guys in the world.
This is the first time Nick and I are doing it on location.
I think we did it one
good.
other time.
Yeah, well, we have a producer now, Marty, who's watching our every second just in case we fuck up. Say hi to the crowd, Marty.
What's up, fellas? First,
he's the Mincy saying.
Yeah.
First time, long time.
First pod that I'm sitting in with you guys, so I'm pumped.
Hell yeah, dude.
I can't wait. You wore your Philadelphia Suns hat.
Yeah, had to do that to him.
Or Phoenix Suns.
I hate that we're in the same state and I can't hang out with you.
I know, it's bullshit.
It's still like 6 hours, though, right? Isn't it kind of far to get to the Hamptons?
Yeah, I also hate it there. So.
Yeah, it seems like it's all the worst people in America in one place, basically.
There's no cell service. It's
what?
It's crazy, and you can't get Ubers. I don't understand it as a place at all. I did meet my fiance there though, so
that's good. But like, why are they so rich, but they don't have good cell service or Uber? Well, they don't need Ubers; they have drivers, I guess.
Fucking beats me, dude. No idea.
They have town cars coming to pick their ass up instead. I guess. I don't know. Me and Marty
feel that rich. Doesn't feel that rich out here, to be honest.
Well, that's because you're with your band.
Last time we were here, though, the fan base, they drove in from New York. You could tell between the jam banders and the people who just are window shopping and saw that there's a guy with a Jew playing the piano on the fucking
Oh, yeah, there's no Jews in the Hamptons, that's for sure.
I'm on tour. I just got back. It's been going great. We're doing all the rich towns this week. We're doing the Hamptons, we're doing Nantucket, we're doing Dewey Beach, and then we're doing all the cool cities, which I like too, are Baltimore. I love Baltimore. For some reason, I fucking love Baltimore.
Baltimore rules, dude. I don't know.
It's
like
shit.
Crab cakes, football. What's that? What do they say? Crab cakes and football. No, it's like from that movie. What movie is that from?
No idea.
Wedding Crashers.
But it's been good. I went on the crew trip. I've changed my flight and hung out with the crew for 3 days. Wow, I
know. I saw that. You went to Limp Bizkit, right?
Right. I went to Limp Bizkit. It's so funny how we were talking about going to Limp Bizkit, and then you realize I had the opportunity to go. We were in the pit. I've never seen so many 36-year-old men just fucking living in the moment, dude.
Really? How'd they look? How were their beards?
Everyone had a tribal tattoo, and every girl was named Amanda.
That's so funny. My first girlfriend in high school was actually named Amanda.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm kind of white trash, so, it checks out, right?
But it was fun. We went to the lake, we chilled out, and now we're on the road. We were at Johnstown Festival last week, which was dope.
Did you see Maggie?
I saw Maggie. I saw Dano Donato. Those guys have been working hard. They're on show 110 this year, dude.
What? That's Frasco numbers.
I know. That's Frasco numbers. I'm impressed, but also I'm worried about them. I feel sometimes.
Why? They're young. And
sometimes
they're like more
yeah,
sober.
but Dano Donato. But Daniel Donato, sometimes you'll see how far of 1,000-mile stare he has. And that's how I know he needs to go to bed.
Oh,
sometimes he takes a lot of acid. So it's like, sometimes he'll just take a little too much and he'll just, oh God, yeah.
I did not know that about him.
Yeah, it was like, I think it's real. Like, I always remember our first interview, we're like, are you a cop? You a narc? And,
yeah.
No, that shit's real. I think he just took a lot of acid in the last couple years, and sometimes he forgets to sleep. But he has a girlfriend, and I'm impressed. He's like so happy. So
is she hot?
I don't know. I didn't see picture. I didn't ask her. I'm like, you have a girlfriend? Let me see a picture of her.
She wasn't with him. No. She wasn't with him.
No, they're on show 100. Everyone wants to make the money and get the fuck out of there. You know.
Yeah, I guess so. How was Maggie's band though? How'd they sound? Or did you get to see her?
Maggie keeps getting better and better. Yeah, she's in good spirits. Her parents were there, so her parents they're all side stays. I mean, that festival, Johnstown, is really fucking cool. It's I was worried. Yeah. I was worried because at first it was like, oh, is anyone going to show up? And then we headlined. There's fucking 3,000 people fucking ready to see us play, and they're all stoked. I'm like, let's fucking go, Johnstown. I'm feeling good.
Oh, there was that many. So, it was that big of a festival?
Yeah, 3,000.
Were you the headliner?
I think we were on more than. Yeah, I was headline. I was closed out. It was first night was Maggie, Daniel, then me, and then the second night there was 2 other bands, and then Cool's Adrian Ballou, Jerry Harrison, that Talking Heads thing.
Oh, did you hang out and watch that, or did you have to go do another gig in some godforsaken town?
Yeah, I had to. Where was I? It was Johnstown, and then we played. Oh, dude, then we played fucking Lord of the Flies Festival, Bears Picnic, dude. It was
what? Were there bears?
It felt
there?
like
no, big gay guys.
Yeah, no, it was like a lot of like. Yeah,
like that one team
was
at trivia where it's all big giant gay guys that comes every week. You know what I mean? Just
big
old bears waiting on you.
Bears and then one Grizz.
The hottest guy you've ever seen in your life in the middle of them. They almost won in trivia this week. Grizz stormed out. Oh, there was drama at trivia this week. Grizz stormed out on. Yeah, Grant stormed out on his team because he had the right. They were in first place and they were all arguing over the final answer, and he got it right, and they didn't listen to him, and they lost. And then the bar won, and he stormed out before the rest of his team. It might have just been a coincidence. He probably had to go like fucking I don't know, talk to God about his next release or something. Who knows?
Why do people take trivia so fucking serious? It's just like it's supposed to be fun.
I don't know. It's weird. There's been like more like hardcore trivia people coming lately. Like, a guy came last week, and he's like, I told you, he said he heard about it on some website, and he says he goes to trivia 6 nights a week. Like,
to make your cock fucking.
That's insane. He's got to be on some kind of spectrum, dude. This man promotes his trivia better and harder than some bands promote their music. I care about it. I don't know. It's like this guy cares about more trivia than I do, and I'm writing the goddamn show, and he is more into. He said I was better than most of the people he's seen, but I always think my game's too easy. But he said compared to other games in town, it's right on par difficulty wise.
Yeah.
Because I try to make it.
That's awesome.
I try to make it like a touch easier so hot chicks can have fun. You know, it's like more about that. I want people to get laid. There's a new couple there this week that met at trivia. She's like, thank you. She came up and shook my head, and she's like, thank you. We met because of you.
Oh, really?
I was like, let me get 10%.
That's funny. Yeah. I'm taking a little break from trivia, bud.
I know. Well, you're not even in town.
It's just too much cocaine. I'm doing too much cocaine over there.
There's no cocaine at trivia. What are you talking about? I didn't even. You know what's weird? I forgot to drink last week at trivia.
Well,
I got to the end of the show. I got to the end of the show. I got a Topo Chico or one of those, something like that, right before the show, and I realized I was still drinking at the end. And I was like, "Holy shit! I just did a whole trivia sober."
Really?
Accidentally sober. Have you been watching the Olympics at all, or you can't? Or you been too busy?
Yeah, I've been watching the Olympics. Yeah, I like it a lot. I watch it during the day, and then I like the primetime version. Even though I'm like rewatching some of the stuff, it's kind of dramatic. It's kind of cool.
It's just cool to see Snoop Dogg finally get a shot to be on TV.
Yeah, what's
that
the
guy's
deal with
everywhere.
him?
I mean,
I don't know.
Aren't they
I'm sure
promote?
they'll-
Is he on The Voice, right?
Yeah, I guess the ABC definitely paid for him to go over there and pretend he likes gymnastics or whatever. I don't know. Did you see the shit about the opening ceremony, Marty? Did you see that? You've been a little not traveling. Have you seen that shit? Everybody's mad about the opening ceremony because the French had a bunch of drag queens reenact the Last Supper or the Feast of Dionysius.
Yeah, I
Depending on
think
how
it's
you
a
see it.
hilarious thing to get mad about, like of all things.
Correct.
And like to keep,
Correct.
like the people that say that, oh, I'm not going to watch anymore. It's like if that's going to keep you from watching something that you wanted to watch, you're just such a different person
Hold
than
on,
I am.
explain this to me.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
Okay. So the French are weird, right? We all know this. They make weird art. It's what they do. They challenge you psychologically with their art. They've been doing this for hundreds of years. They fuck each other a lot. They do weird stuff, okay? So during the opening ceremony, they're doing all this stuff about Greek history and the French Revolution, which is actually probably the most badass thing the French ever did. But they had this one part where it was a bunch of drag queens, and it looks like the Last Supper, but apparently it's supposed to be a reference to the feast of this Greek god Dionysius, and there's like kids there, you know, guys got their balls out. But that's kind of what the Greeks did, to be fair. They were weird too.
Yeah, they were
So-
representing the ancient Greek gods, but
Yes.
it looked kind of like the Last Supper, and
Right.
the Christian crowd didn't love it.
Right, because like, guess what? Christians have a lot of copyright infringement in the Bible. I mean, like, you know, like all those things mixed into one thing. There's so many stories that cross over from religion to religion. Anyway, a bunch of Christians here got really mad at it, and they're like, we're going to boycott. And they're like, you know, they're saying the devil's running the Olymp. You know how they get. Everything's satanic now and weird. The 80s are back.
Why
what I'm
are
getting
the
at.
Christians? Why are the Christians so fucking intense with everything they deal with?
Well, I think they're the white women of religions. So, like, you know how white women get offended the most out of... You know how white women... God damn it, I laughed at myself. You know how white women are the first people to get mad at a comedian making a black joke?
Yeah.
Because they don't have any real problems, you know, like on a macro scale. I think the same thing's going on with like Christians here, because they kind of like... I mean, you guys are Jews, you know. You don't get... how many Jewish senators are there? 3?
Yeah.
So they're running...
So they're like the.
Go ahead,
What are you
Andy.
saying, Marty?
I was just saying, when I see what the Christian crowd like has to be mad at, it's like try being a Jew on TikTok.
Exactly.
Like,
Right.
worse than that. Like,
Right, and that's kind of my point. Like, the least oppressed people are always the first people to get offended. I have never seen one Mexican immigrant get mad at anything in my life. And I know a lot of them. I used to work with them in Indiana. I don't know, man. I just think comfort,
man.
you know, it's kind of why our nation's falling apart, I guess. It's like comfort breeds.
I love that, and I love when like people have opinions about what music is good. I fucking hate that.
Oh,
shit,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I'm over that fucking. I'm over all those fucking groups, dude. All of
It's-
them,
it's
they all
getting-
could suck a dick.
It's getting a little tired in the one that we're not going to name in here. It's getting a little tired and repetitive. There's that, you know, there's like people that are like, there's just 3 or 4 guys that are out to get you. And I always like, yeah, you see me getting your back in there.
Yeah, it's not even about like I'm pissed because they're talking shit. It's just like more of like just because you're a white male who loves fish doesn't mean your opinion is all that matters.
Right,
Marty,
exactly, dude.
Marty, I guess it's kind of like this with sports, but I gotta get you as you come more along in this on this journey on this podcast. Music fans are low key. It's like college sports, dude. It's like
For sure, dude.
How do you have? It's fucking bullshit, dude. It's like I feel horrible for people way more famous.
I liken it more to like NBA because it's like people are just fans of specific
Yes.
players. And then it's like if that one player has a bad game in a big
Yes.
spot, then all of a sudden it's like you're a fraud and you should have never liked that player to begin with. Like,
Yeah.
so it feels more
Yeah,
like that. to me.
Yeah, like Klay
I've-
Thompson. All of a sudden, he's a bad shooter because he went 0 for 10 in one game, even though he's like a top 5 shooter of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Like Jason Tatum.
I take nitrous.
Jason Tatum won the title and then he doesn't play in the Olympics and now he's terrible.
Dude,
Yeah.
he finally played last night.
Yeah.
I take nitrous during one show, and I got a fucking bullseye on my fucking head, dude.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you're a nitrous addict, as if that's a thing. I don't know, though. Maybe you are a little bit.
I haven't done that in a long time.
Maybe I should start bringing maybe I should say no more cocaine at trivia, but everybody before every question has to do a hit of nitrous. and then you have to discuss
it'd be like a 4-hour it'd be a 4-hour trivia.
All right, what's the capital of Iowa again?
By the way, congrats to the Yacht Club for getting best bar in America.
Dude, they got best cocktail. They got #1 cocktail bar in America.
Do you think that's gonna blow it up? Do you think like it'll never be like a quiet night there anymore?
I hope so. I hope they keep making money. I'm about to ask for a raise when McLean's back in town.
It's about time you get a raise.
Well, I've been wanting to, but he's been out of town for like 6 weeks, and I can't do it over text. I have to do it face to face. I'm a man. I'm from Indiana. We don't ask for tech. We don't ask for raises over text.
Right.
I wish I could
just go to my booking agent and ask for a raise.
Or no, ask for a deduction in his payout. Can you go down to 8%?
Oh yeah. It's so different. Yeah.
Yeah, but trivia's fun.
But I'm out here in these streets. I know this episode is sponsored by Nick's Trivia. It's all about trivia today. But Johnstown was a blast. We had a blast over there.
Yeah.
There was no hot girls. It was all older people, but I still fuck with them. It was really cool.
Oh, it's like people have been complaining that all the festivals and concerts are filled with people in their 30s and 40s now. Have you seen that?
Because that's all you can afford. That's only people can afford these fucking festivals.
Yeah, it's like, well, that's what happens when dude, everything's getting too expensive, though.
I know. Like, what are they gonna do? It's I have no one has jobs and everything is expensive.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, hopefully the new president will fix everything. That's usually what happens, right?
I think we're fucked, dude. I think we need to start doing cheaper tickets and
that part of it. I thought you were talking about like a macro level, like the entire government's fucked.
I don't understand inflation. Like, if no one's making money, how can you ask for more money?
I don't know. I don't get it either. It's just like one of those things that I'm not even sure it's real. Sometimes it's like, I don't know. A lot of it's just like corporations like know that you're gonna have to buy this shit anyway, so they're like, there's no way that the costs have gone up this much.
No,
I don't know. I'm not like a finance expert. I've been playing college football 2K for like 2 weeks. What the fuck do I know about inflation?
That game kind of crushes.
Dude, kinda.
Yeah.
I'm doing Ball State. I'm doing a dynasty with Ball State. I'm on season 2.
Really?
Yeah. I won that.
I'm with Michigan. I'm like top 5 recruit.
So Marty, he's doing Road to Dynasty, and Andy does that thing where he like picks the best guy, builds him up, starts out as like a 5-star. It's very Andy.
I did the player version. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I like recruiting. I like recruiting too much.
Recruiting is so fun.
I gotta do that. I don't have time. I get 3 days to go fucking play a game. I want to beat it in 3 days.
It's time consuming.
Or you could just sim the games.
That's how I basically my lifestyle is basically that I hire the best musicians I can to overshadow how shitty of a musician I first was. Yeah.
Damn.
It's a lot of the same stuff that I need to go to therapy for. Why do you mask everything you do with just surrounding yourself with good people so you don't show your weaknesses as much? I'm like, bitch, it shows my weaknesses more.
Yeah, exactly. Are you kidding? That's so stupid. Did you see that one guy in that group we were talking about? He was like, I don't know what, he put some insane post. It wasn't about you, and I just hit him with the BetterHelp link in the comments. He was like talking about Rick's cum.
What?
He was talking about cum and some guy's cum. I don't know. I was like, dude, get laid or something.
I don't understand. Fandom is so weird to me. I love it because we need it as entertainers.
Yeah.
But do you think like people in Europe are talking about like people's cum and their hogs like we do? Like, I love talking about people's hogs. I was like,
they are. They're making fun of Jesus at the Olympics, Andy. They're talking about cum. My beautiful, beautiful Jesus. You guys like Jesus. He's a Jew.
I kind of like Jesus, actually. Like, everything he stands for is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's like Neil Young, basically.
No, explain. Why is he Neil Young?
I'm just kidding. Just because Neil Young's, he's got pretty good ideals. But
the man did more cocaine than my body weight.
you think Jesus is the most famous Jew of all time?
I don't know. Woody Allen.
Woody Allen or Jesus?
Woody Allen or Jesus?
Ooh, Sandy Koufax.
I don't think he's not that famous of a Jew.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying. He was in the '60s. I bet he was more. I bet he was right up there with Jesus in L.A. in the '60s at least.
What about
You know
what
he's
other
still
famous
alive, by the
Jews?
way. Sandy Koufax is still alive.
Hey Marty, Google famous Jews.
No, just Google famous people. Actually, I think that'll cover it. Okay, that's.
Albert Einstein, fairly famous.
Oh, that's a famous Jew.
Yeah, you could argue.
I mean,
he contributed.
that's a. I mean, that's a. Is he like? Yeah, that's a famous.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
He's Jew. I mean, he's pretty impactful.
What other famous Jews are there, Marty?
He was literally impactful.
I was gonna throw out. We've got Seth Rogen's a big one.
Yeah, he's
Seth Rogen. It's just funny to go from Jesus to Oppenheimer to Seth Rogen. Let's see. Who's that redheaded third baseman for the Dodgers? Josh
Turner.
Seth, yeah, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner is Jewish?
I thought so.
Oh, Adam Sandler.
He's
Sandler's a good one.
Sandler's a good one.
What about? No, there was a guy with the last name Green on the Dodgers that had red hair. I don't know. Whatever. That's a good fun game. What's some other?
I've been hanging out with Catherine. Oh, you know, I've been kind of talking to Catherine a lot lately. I think.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's actually going really well.
I approve of her actually.
I like her. I think this might work out. But she always reminds me before I go to bed. She says, "Just remember, I'm more famous than you are."
Is she?
I don't know.
I don't think she is.
so.
Honestly, I
don't think she is either.
I think she has more Instagram followers, but I think you get recognized more.
Oh yeah, it kills
I
her
don't know.
when I get recognized more than her.
She's hotter though, and she might end up being more famous than you because comedians. The thing with comedians is it's just them up there. You know what I mean? So
That's true.
and she's a beautiful blonde woman. And you're a
Marty,
old man.
I kind of have a girlfriend, dude.
Andy's gay.
Wait, you're dating?
I'm dating Catherine, I think.
Blandford.
She's gonna hate that we're talking about this on the podcast, but
Oh
whatever.
yeah, comedians hate when you talk about them.
I wanted to FaceTime her. She's in Lexington right now. She's
That's where she's from, right?
I love kind of dating a girl who's more busy than you are.
I know. I was just about to say that. If there's one woman out there that can understand your schedule, it's her.
Oh my God, it's fucking
She
up.
might be traveling more than you this year.
Yeah, every weekend. But she stays in one town for 4 days.
I know. That's like the dream right there. Jazz
I know.
musicians do that. That's kind of the jazz musician. If you're a touring jazz guy, you just go to like the Jazz Kitchen in Indy and you do 2 nights and you play like 4 shows. That's the dream right there.
Right.
But I like these beach towns. I like playing in all these beach towns because everyone's kind of like, you know, they're all like kind of like
Attractive.
successful people, attractive, but they're also like not working. So it's like you kind of see their actual personality and not like the alpha male personality, you know?
Oh, right. Do you ever ask them where they went to college? I'm pretty
Yeah,
interested in, like,
and
where
it's
they went to college
always
up there.
it's
Harvard,
always
Yale.
Penn or Harvard or Yale, all these like
LSU.
big old, yeah. Like I've been getting these random text messages from Ryan Felipe.
I know. I forgot he likes you.
He's like, 4 days, brother, until I get to see you. I'm like, shit,
Oh
I
my
forgot he
God.
lives in Dewey Beach. But like,
He
it's
looks
just
great.
Dude, he's looking buff, dude. He's got to have a cock too on him.
His upper body is crazy for being like 50 or however old he is.
Dude, you think
And
he's
he's
got
had
a
2
cock
kids.
on him? I don't know. Reese Witherspoon.
I don't know.
And Witherspoon.
I don't know if he has a big cock.
Who's got the biggest hog in accounting?
Accounting?
Like anyone who's like in finance, who do you think has a hog? Like, do you think Warren Buffett has a hog?
People. No way.
No.
If he had a big hog, he wouldn't be that driven to have billions of dollars because he's like, guys with big hogs, they don't need to be that rich. They have huge dicks. They already have the confidence. It's like the same thing. Like $2 billion is basically an 11-inch penis. You know what I'm saying? It gives you the same amount of confidence. So I would say probably salesmen because they get paid on commission. So it's like
Right.
really a lot of like bravado. What sport do you think is the biggest cock? It's definitely NBA, right?
Nah, I think baseball.
Baseball? They have like 5'8" fucking Cubans.
I don't know. They got swag, man. It takes a lot.
You're
of
telling me
big
Jose
cock
Altuve
energy.
has a bigger cock than LeBron James?
I don't think LeBron has a big cock. I actually seen the indent of it. Like,
Oh my God, you're such an indent guy, but you don't know it can go past the indent too, though. The indent can be like 3/4 of the way down. Also, he's playing basketball. The blood's rushing to his hands and his head. God, I love LeBron so much.
dude, it's been. I think they're really like changing his PR with him being the captain of this basketball team.
Oh yeah, finally he can get some good PR. His whole life is good PR.
No, everyone hates LeBron.
No, only dorks hate LeBron, right? Hate? Like,
Yeah.
I guess, like, I mean, I will admit he's one of the corniest people ever. Like, I am a fan of him as a basketball player and somewhat of a person. Like, I think he's a good guy, but, like, he's definitely, like, has, like, the personality of, like, a soccer mom in some ways. You know what I mean by that? Is soccer mom the right word? Like, I don't know if soccer
Or
mom's
like a
the right
Karen.
word, but, like, not a Karen, because he doesn't bitch it. He doesn't try to get other people in trouble. Well, he does flop, I guess.
He fires every coach. He's had 8 different coaches.
Maybe he's just had a lot of bad coaches.
What if bands had coaches?
Everything he posts sucks.
Dude,
Oh
he is a
yeah,
white
here he
woman.
is, Marty. He hates.
He's right.
He hates LeBron. All right,
Don't hate
Mr.
LeBron.
Phoenix Suns.
His social media presence, though.
Agree. As a huge LeBron fan, here's the thing about me. I love LeBron, but I also kind of agree with most of the haters, except for like when it's about basketball. Because like most of the hate stuff from basketball was like from when he couldn't win a championship when he was only 27. But I think he's basically done everything you can do. Like, you know, you can't argue him as a player. I also don't think he's better than Michael Jordan. I'm not a LeBron's the GOAT guy, but he's just like my favorite. Also, he won a championship for my favorite team. So, and I'm not one of those Cleveland fans. It's like some Cleveland fans hate him because he left after winning the championship, but I think he earned the right to leave by winning the championship. And also, that was mostly Kyrie. That was Kyrie's fault.
Who would be the LeBron James of the music industry?
So what do we got here? We need like a nepo, like we need someone that was like a freak, not a nepo baby, but like someone who's like a freak talent, very young.
Who's not the GOAT?
Who's
If you're
not the GOAT,
if you're
but he's
not-
right there.
He's right there.
What about Taz? Is kind of maybe Taz.
He's too young.
Oh yeah, so we need someone old. Joe Bonamassa. He was
I
a
don't think
phenom.
so.
He was a prodigy.
I don't think-
though. It's
You're
gotta be a
right.
prodigy.
What about like Trey?
Yeah, maybe.
Because you know he's not the greatest songwriter, but he's like the greatest musician.
He's not even like he's like a medium songwriter, so I don't think that's a very good thing. Maybe, but he is like the second best jam band guitarist.
Oh, I have it. Springsteen.
Who is it? Oh, there we go.
I had that on
Is he
there.
Is he a prodigy?
You had that on deck?
Yeah, I was thinking it.
Springsteen or Billy Joel?
Ooh, I like Billy Joel. I love Billy. He played it. I fucking totally missed it. He played.
Oh,
it.
dude, I was dude, Marty, we need to talk about this. I've never seen a grown man cry to scenes at an Italian restaurant. My dude Marty was out there like it was a Taylor fucking Swift concert, dude.
Where did you go?
He saw Billy Joel at the Garden.
I went to his
Oh, you
last
went.
show at the residency.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought you meant that you went together.
No, but
Dude,
that, that picture of me you're talking about, though, he brought out Axl Rose as the guest, which
That's his guy.
should also mean very little to someone my age. But that was my that was my middle school, high school band, like big time. So it felt
Oh
like
yeah, I guess
the
you
show
were
was
a little
kind of
late.
for me.
Hell yeah,
Right.
dude. How did Axel sound? Was Axel good?
I mean, he sounds like how he sounds now. You know, I mean, it's
Yeah.
mostly gone, but like I still love that man, like with all my heart.
Yeah, I mean, you got to respect what he did. I mean, he had a great 6-year run there, which is pretty. I mean, he had like one of the best 6-year runs ever. I'm not like a huge Guns N' Roses guy, but I do respect them deeply.
And their deep cuts
Marty.
are better than they get credit for.
Marty.
they're good.
Marty,
What's up?
be honest. When Billy Joel walked off and waved bye to the crowd, did you wave bye back to him?
Bye bye.
I actually don't think so. I actually don't think I did that. I did cry when he came out, though, to Miami 2017. I did do that.
I love seeing.
I did that. Kobe's last game or second to last game I didn't go to the last game. Ernie went to the last game, but I went to his second to last game. And when I knew that was the last time I'll ever see him on the court, and he was waving bye to everyone, and I just I kind of went, bye, bud, and cried.
Oh,
So,
that's pretty weird, man.
I'm so emotional. I've been so emotional lately. I did like, what's up? What is it?
No, I'm kidding. I just thought it'd be funny to say I'm being emotional lately. I've been feeling good.
I always do this. I always get emotional right before, like, my album's almost done, and like we're at the final stages of it. And I hate ending a project because I feel like I get depressed. Like, what do I do now? You know?
Write another album? I don't know. Chill out. Go to Greece with your homie.
Yeah, but like I shouldn't have this feeling because I have 17,000 other things I'm doing. But why is it because I finished something like I feel sad about?
I don't know.
You should feel accomplished. You should feel accomplished.
Maybe
I hate saying goodbye. No, but my dopamine is better because I've been sleeping. I've been doing way less cocaine. Yeah.
Are you
back.
Are you on the bandwagon?
I'm in a van.
Okay,
No,
you're doing
just
this
a van.
for this. But you still been sleeping better? I think it's because
I've been sleeping a little better.
Andy's in
I
love,
don't
so
know.
he's not replacing it with cocaine anymore. Not me. I've been with the same girl for like 11 years. I'm like, give me drugs. I gotta feel something.
I gained fucking 15 pounds though, dude.
That's good. You were getting a little skinny there.
No, but I'm like, this is the most I've ever weighed. I don't like it. I feel
What do you weigh?
uncomfortable.
165?
I weigh 210.
210? Oh yeah, you're 6'1". I keep forgetting you're 6'1". You're taller than you look. You're like one of those guys that's like, you're taller close up.
I had fans come up to me this weekend and they almost said, "Damn, you're fatter than I thought." But they stopped and said, "Damn, you're taller than I expected."
Damn, that's mean.
No, like they weren't saying it like that. They just never see me. All they see me is through Instagram. So I'm always just like, "Hey kids, follow your dreams." I'm out there eating like a fried chicken sandwich at the fucking
Follow your dreams. Let's go get some Chick-fil-A.
I got to get back on a
people. I bet Chick-fil-A was mad at the Olympics.
Yeah. Ooh.
I still get Chick-fil-A.
I do love I do love how long the Olympics are. It's pretty sick. It's 2 weeks.
Dude, have you watched 3-on-3 basketball? They need to get rid of that immediately. First of all, we're not
That
winning
is the
any
worst. I don't understand why we're not kicking everyone's ass.
I don't know. We have Jimmer Fredette, like the guy for that, basically. And then we're 0-2. The women are 0-3. What's the point if we're gonna? And also,
Did you see that dude?
What? Go ahead.
Did you see that dude from Turkey who was shooting? Who had like no eye gear?
Dude.
He had glasses. That is my idol, dude. He just had his hand in his pocket.
I kind of like felt a sympathetic relationship with that guy. I was like, I kind of go into gigs like that a little bit, you know, like I'm like very calm and just in a t-shirt.
Yeah. Here's one. Who do you think has what president has the biggest hog?
Trump. No, I'm just kidding. George Washington had a very strong bravado to him back then. He was also very tall. Did you know George Washington was like way taller than everybody?
He was a big guy. He was a big guy.
He's probably like your height. I don't know, but him,
do you think
Lincoln Lincoln? Oh, Teddy Roosevelt was little. I don't know.
He's little.
Penis goes with height.
What about the dude on the $10 bill? Jefferson.
Oh yeah.
Or on the 20. Who's on the 20?
Andrew Jackson.
He looks like
Are we gonna compliment Jackson?
I don't know. I don't know. You know he's on the $20 bill. It's like a joke, right?
No, why? What happened?
There? Well, because he hates the Federal Reserve. His whole thing was like they put him on there to make fun of him almost. He would hate being on the $20 bill. I don't know all the details.
Really?
Basically like he didn't like money, I guess, or like that kind of, you know, however they were doing it. I don't know, man. Biggest penis. Woo. What about JFK?
Oh, he had a hog. He was tapping Marilyn Monroe.
Slanging, dude. He was slanging.
His wife was hot too.
Very hot. What about Clinton?
What a podcast. We're talking about
Ulysses S.
hogs.
Grant.
I actually think this is a really good segment.
Oh, Ulysses S. Grant.
Ooh,
that dude was
good one.
Won the Civil War.
That's a yeah.
Came back. So we're talking more about like not their actual penis. We're talking about more like who has the most swag of any president, right? Because that's what we're associating with big penis size. Where really it's random, right? So, not Hoover. He was a piece of shit. Not Harding. I mean, Harding. He was the Teapot Dome guy. He was a bitch. That was the first Warren G. Harding. He did the Teapot Dome scandal. It was basically like giving shady government contracts to companies without like people bidding on it. It was like the biggest scandal until Watergate came along. That was in the 20s.
Was Truman tall?
I don't know how tall Truman was. He was a general, right? Was he the one that was a general in World War II? Or that
was Eisenhower.
Eisenhower, yeah.
That was Eisenhower.
He's definitely got a hog on him. Nixon, no way. Nixon for sure had a small penis. He was kind of like he got married because he got out the friend zone. That's like his whole thing. He like basically bothered her until she said yes. He's a lover boy.
You think Clinton had a hog?
Probably. It was probably big compared to the people he was sleeping with.
I mean, he was getting dome.
Yeah, but he's also the president.
But he had swag. Saxophone. I mean, every saxophone player kind of has a big cock.
He definitely had a big penis then. You're right. Yeah. I forgot about the saxophone thing.
He always had his hand in his pocket.
Yeah, he's fiddling with something in there, wasn't he? What about Obama? I think Obama has a beautiful, average, like boyfriend style penis.
Yeah, like a beautiful cock. Yeah.
Have you heard the phrase boyfriend penis before?
No, what's that?
It's just like a nice penis that you could be with for the rest of your life. Not too big, not too small. Boyfriend penis. Comfortable.
Have you heard of this saying called Finsta?
Well, isn't that an app? It's like...
No, I thought it was too. Catherine's like, I need you to be serious right now. Do you have a Finsta? I guess it's a fake like Instagram where you could like... It's a fake Instagram where you could... I guess like you creep on people. I'm like, I have no shame. I will creep on you with my own fucking Instagram. Like I have no shame.
Look at people's shit without them knowing.
It's more for you to like message girls on the side without it being like in your DMs.
Oh, is it
or
in
like
DM still though?
Yeah,
or it's like burner. It's like a burner account. Like people like defending your honor. Like, yeah, Andy Frasco doesn't smoke mids.
Do you have a burner Twitter? Do you have like a second?
No, I just talk shit on my account. I mean, what am I?
I have a second.
You have a burner?
I do it for when I look at politics shit, so people don't see any of my politics jokes because I don't want people to think I'm either a liberal or a Republican.
Wow, hot take. Plus, you have a burner account?
I hate cringy.
That means you for sure have a burner account for Instagram too, Nick. I already know.
No, I don't. I only have one Instagram. I don't give a fuck about that.
You were talking about me having a burner account. You have a burner account.
Yeah, but I was thinking you would for girls. I just do it so people don't see my opinions on anything.
I mean, I'm not like, what am I going to, I'm just going to like look at their profile. I'm not, what is that? Why would that be creeping? I guess.
But that's what I'm saying. We're doing different things. I just have a burner. Like, I just don't like musicians that like are like trying to tell people how to vote or, you know, getting too political. I just hate that, and I don't want to do that. But I like to engage with that on Twitter a little bit because it's kind of funny to me. So I just created a burner.
Wow, hot take.
But I know if someone finds it. If someone sends me their burner,
I bet it's like, yo, I wish Nick Gerlach was the host of the World Saving Podcast.
I show you my burner. It has nothing to do with politics. It's just me trying to get you canceled. Top 7 least famous Jews in the jam band scene. Andy Frasco. How's the band getting along on this tour?
They're going well. I mean, it's going well. You know, it's like we're all like,
are y'all besties?
We're on show 90.
That's good. So I mean, you've had worse years than that.
Yeah, I mean, this is the smallest amount of shows we've ever done in our life.
Good. But you're making the same amount of money or more because you're making more money, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good. But it's more of, you know, we're
budgeting.
Everyone is like
you do have
now.
To different.
Well, yeah, and it's like it's more weekend stuff. It's like, and like everyone's like kind of saving money because those guys are about to take 4 months off. You know.
Wow. That's interesting. going to be interesting to see how they all process this 4 months off.
I wonder when they're going to start needing money.
I don't know. Shane, I think, can make a lot of money around Denver doing his thing.
Yeah, it's the other guys I worry about.
Ernie, I think, is fine. I don't really get what he does. I don't know. Ernie's like, as soon as he leaves my field of vision, you could tell me he doesn't exist, and I believe you. Except for he has pictures with his. I don't mean that as an insult. It's kind of a compliment. He's just so quiet.
My man just got back from Japan. He's all decked out in Japanese gear.
Dude, what if he came out in full geisha?
Dude, he rolled into the first day of tour with these pants that look like Will Smith from Aladdin.
Oh man, they got crazy style in Japan, dude. They on that.
It looked comfortable. Like I kind of want to fuck with it. I was like, damn, you look so comfortable right now, Chang. Like I'm trying to like live comfortably. I'm like, well, maybe because I just feel fat, so all my pants barely fit right now. I'm just like,
I need some looser pants,
dude. I feel like such like a piece of shit right now.
Dude,
I feel like,
should we go on a weight loss journey when you get back in the fall?
I'm down.
I could probably lose 5 to 40 pounds.
You know what it is too? I don't know. Like I'm finally enjoying all this, like the fruits of my labor.
You are.
I used to like suffer and
You're
like
not fat.
fucking not
By the
eat.
way,
I know.
You're not fat. You're still getting.
I know, but
like, you have a hot girlfriend now.
yeah, but it's still, I don't like feeling this heavy.
I've gotten fat 6 or 7
I
times
wake up feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe you should start smoking more cigarettes.
That's the thing. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm kind of like healthy now. Now I'm getting fat. Maybe I need to go back to like fucking ripping coke and doing cigs and get back to that fucking lean, mean fighting machine that was Andy Frasco. Now I'm getting a little too comfortable.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. I don't know, man. Maybe you're just getting older and you're just gaining weight. You're going to die soon. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know either, Nick. I'm like kind of like. This is like the happiest I've ever been in my life.
Do you like my Fort Wayne hat?
I was wondering what that was. You've been wearing it the last couple weeks.
Fort Wayne Wizards, amazing baseball. They were
Marty, what do you think about that? What do you think about? Do you think happiness makes you less driven?
No,
Definitely makes you fatter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No?
I've gained weight. I don't think it affects your drive unless that was your goal to begin with.
Right.
I actually have a better work ethic when I'm in a good mood.
Really?
Yeah, for me, for sure.
I don't. I have a better work ethic when I'm anxious and fucking angry. Like, I want to prove something. I feel like I don't have anything to prove.
I'm the opposite. Also, but my mood is so, because of the insomnia thing, my mood is so tied to how much sleep I got the night before that maybe that's part of it too. I got 8 hours of sleep, so that's why I'm more productive. I slept good last night. I had a crazy dream. I had a dream and everything. It was great.
Really? What was your dream? I've been dreaming crazy shit too.
I can't remember exactly what it was. I was running around with a bunch of famous people though that I like, and I can't remember who they were.
Yo, all my dreams have been super weird, like getting someone pregnant or just like self-sabotaging my career or just all this like weird, just like hanging out or like it's just like hanging out with famous people and being hypocritical. I always used to say, fuck Boston. And I'm out there having drinks with Tom Brady. Those type of dreams.
Do you think Tom Brady drinks?
Maybe now. What if maybe he changed his lifestyle up?
Maybe he drinks the blood of teens from.
You know who else is who's changed their attitude? Who I'm starting to like more? You'd like this, Marty. Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's the man.
He's the man right now.
He has to like him. He's an Olympic god.
Well, you forget how good he is. When he's on a shitty team. He's on a shitty team.
I think he's happier when he's not the lead, like the main guy. Like that's why he's just draining on this Olympic team because like he doesn't have the pressure of being like I don't know. I think he likes being and I don't think this is even bad. Like I think he's just better when he's like the second. He's not like the captain. You know what I mean? Because like Golden State, he was amazing. I don't know. It's hard to say though.
Did you see his tweet today after Simone Biles won the gold?
What did he say?
He said, I really believe Goat Biles can catch a lob and finish. #bounce.
Dude, I think she can dunk. You think she can dunk? She can definitely dunk. Well, she can definitely dunk if she's jumping off the. They should do a gymnastics thing where they like have that floor at NBA All-Star next year. They should have that floor and like jump off of it and do dunks.
Hold on, wait. Tell me about what has been America's like. Has America always been fascinated with gymnastics, or is this like a new fucking thing? Everyone is going ape shit about fucking gymnastics.
I think just in Olympic years.
Yeah.
I mean, no one cares about NCAA gymnastics. You know what I mean? No one's like.
People annoy me though that talk about it like they're experts when it's like,
Oh my God.
you only care for 2 weeks every 4 years, and then they talk about it like they have any understanding of the technical aspect of the
Exactly.
and stuff like that. Those people annoy the fuck out of me.
It reminds me of those. There's people like that at the World Cup too. Those soccer dorks.
Oh yeah,
I like
so.
I love soccer, but goddamn, there's some American soccer fans that are insufferable, dude. It's like, we get it, dude. You're so smart. You like soccer. There's only 17 rules in the game. It's not that hard to understand.
It is probably the easiest sport to pick up. Yeah.
I think I don't know if you can look this up. I think it might have like the fewest rules of any sport. But the other thing with soccer is they're like, I got up at 7 a.m. today to watch Real Madrid. It's like, I don't give a shit. I stayed up till 3 a.m. watching fucking old 80s baseball games. Like, who gives a fuck? I don't know.
Here's a
like
good
craft
analogy.
beer.
You know, there's some, like we said before, there's some people who are good when they're the lead guy versus when they're on a team that's on a super team. Let's bring that into musicians.
Okay.
Who's a Shut the fuck up.
I am though. I'm a very good second banana.
No, I'm talking about just like, say those super bands that are formed. You know, like that. What's that? Wilburys. You know, like who was like Bob Dylan, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison.
Yeah, that one. It was like Neil Diamond, Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow.
What is the best supergroup of all time? Is it that?
The greatest supergroup? I mean, depends if you're like.
Never get
what are you talking about?
It might be them. They're the only ones that could really write a good song. But who do you think's the best second banana in a band? Slash is up there.
Slash. Eccles.
Eccles.
Eccles is a good fucking second man.
He is. I think Slash is definitely like on the fucking Mount Rushmore of these guys, though. Trying to think of who else is like.
You know, Rick, I kind of fuck with Peter and Goose as a second fiddle.
I get what you're saying. I don't know if he's on the Mount Rushmore.
I don't know if he's on the Mount Rushmore, but I think for jam bands, I think Peter is actually a really good wingman to Rick.
Yeah, because he knows his role. He knows he's not.
Yeah. Or maybe like Magner.
Ooh, that's a good one. Although you could argue he's the third
on Disco Biscuits.
You could argue he's the three man.
I don't know whose band is it.
I don't know, man. Barber?
I feel like it's Barber's band.
I just did his podcast. It comes out, I think, this week. It was so weird. So long. I love that.
Brian May.
Oh, really? Who?
Ooh.
Arguably the greatest rock. Damn, that's a good one. Arguably the greatest rock guitar tone of all time. You know he's an astrophysicist too?
Oh, I did know that.
He has like a doctorate in like nuclear. It's something crazy that I don't even know. Like I wouldn't even know how to get started talking about it. But he's up there. I mean, he has iconic guitar solos. Like people who don't even like listen to rock music know those guitar solos. Like We Will Rock You, all that shit. I don't know. He's up there. They're all guitar players.
Harrison, huh? George Harrison.
I love George Harrison, but he's not number 2 because he's number 3. Or do you think John Lennon and Paul McCartney?
I think they John and Paul split that one.
Okay, fair enough. Do you think who do you prefer, Lennon or McCartney? Andy, you go first, and then Marty.
I like Paul's songs more than I like John's songs.
Okay, Marty.
I like Paul because I think Lennon just kind of sucks when I see old interviews of him.
You're both correct.
Whoa! Oh, like you're. Hold on. Hold on. What do you mean? You're judging? You're judging him because of his character?
There's just no way I would have wanted to hang out with him.
Oh my God, he's like, dude. If he was alive right now, he'd be like a cringe lord, TikTok fake liberal guy who's also banging 7 girls and it hits and hits, like it'll come out 3 years later that he was hitting some girl. I mean, like, dude, he was not a great guy. I think one of his sons doesn't even talk to him. Or I mean, like,
Hold on.
or whatever. Obviously, he doesn't talk to him. He died in 1980. But John Lennon would John Lennon would be like a social media, like social justice warrior now that is like completely insufferable. And then something would come out about him 3 years into it, but he'd be so famous no one would care, just like now. Paul McCartney seems like a good guy. George Michael's George Harrison
seems like
band. I do like George.
He
Michael.
seems like a good guy too. Volume.com. It is the best live streaming company in the business. Listen, I'm talking to content creators. All you jam bands out there listening to this podcast, look at us. You guys are salivating over this music we're talking today. This is the most music we've ever talked about ever in the history of this podcast. But head to volume.com. You could put your sets on Nugs. But when you see that paycheck at the end of the month, you'll thank me when that other volume paycheck comes in. You get the numbers on that. Because also, the great thing about Volume is they give you everyone who signs up for your profile, they're giving you the data. It's how many companies actually give you the data of the stuff that you deserve. I mean, these are your fans. You deserve this data. You deserve the emails, It's not like we're just throwing it into the abyss like every other social media and marketing. They will take care of you. And I'm telling you, they've helped my career out. They've just helped Marty's career out, I've heard. Let's fucking go. Congrats, Marty. Let's fucking go. Let's go, baby.
I guess I'm next, guys.
If you got a dream, follow it with volume.com.
My first day, literally.
Is it hot?
It is literally.
Oh, it is?
Yes,
Really?
it's
cool.
It's like 92 degrees.
It's 99 here.
Today's legit your first day, August 1st?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
first day
Marty, working at fucking Volume. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go. We love to see it. We did it.
We did it.
Dude, you could buy me lunch one of these days.
I will do that.
We're trying.
Volume, if you're hiring another part-time guy for anything, let me know. Pretty bored.
You're literally a content creator.
I know.
You're like, pay me more. Pay me more.
If you want to pay me,
but yeah,
if you want to pay me to do a trivia show, I'm very open to that. Just text me, Greg.
We're out here. 7 more shows in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, where else are we playing? Next week, we just played Nantucket. We played Baltimore. We played Long Island when this podcast came out.
This comes out.
Is Hamptons really Long Island? Is that where I'm at right now?
It's on the end of it.
I like Strong Island. We stayed in Islandia last night. Felt like Long Island feels like the Midwest of the East Coast.
That makes sense. I don't know. It's a lot richer.
I don't know, man. Middle Long Island's not that.
Oh, true.
Well
true.
off.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
Like everyone kind of looks like Billy Joel out here.
Really?
A little bit.
Is he from there? Is that where he's from? I thought he's from Pennsylvania.
I think he's from Long Island, isn't he?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he grew up in the Bronx, but like he's definitely a big Long Island guy.
Oh, that's right. Because I always think he's from Pennsylvania because he has that song Allentown.
Hey, Marty.
That's crazy.
honest.
He has so many more songs about New York.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Marty, be honest. When you got back from that show, the last show at Madison Square Garden, you said, babe, come to the bedroom. You turned on Vienna,
Watch me
put
cry.
a candle on, and you just had a good cry, and you made love.
I actually blacked out at the bar afterwards.
Hey. But hey, in Marty's defense, that
In
is
true Billy Joel fashion.
that is Billy Joel as fuck to pass out. Did you driving to someone's
Down
house?
on the way home.
Doesn't he have like 6 DUIs?
He's
He's
got a
like
bunch.
6.
He's got a bunch.
Hey,
They're all pre-Uber though.
He has more DUIs than he has children.
That's
Are
pretty
you
good,
kidding?
man.
How many DUIs does Billy Joel have?
Like 5 for real. But
That's why.
they're all pre-Uber, which is like if you get one after Uber, that's kind of embarrassing. I like your map of the world behind you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, his.
Not you,
Yeah.
Marty, the guy with the giant map of the world behind him. He's the guy you've been looking at for an hour.
Actually, never charged with a DUI, but he's been in 3
Oh yeah, he's rich.
alcohol-related car accidents.
Right. So he's rich.
I mean, he's America's songwriter. If you bring fucking Billy Joel in to fucking get a DUI, then shame on you.
I'm sorry, rich people should get special privileges. They just should.
I can't believe Justin Timberlake got charged with a DUI. It must have been a young cop.
He's not cool though. Yeah, the cop didn't know who he was. Remember?
Timberlake is cool. I think he's pretty cool.
I think he's extremely corny. I think there's like a 30% chance he was wearing a fedora when he got a DUI.
Shut the fuck up, Nick.
First guy in history to get a get a DUI wearing a denim fedora.
Speaking of fucking, ooh man, Corey Feldman opened for fucking Limp Bizkit.
Oh, I love him. Can we get him on the pod?
Probably. After what I saw from that show, we could probably for sure get anything we want from Corey Feldman.
He's pretty interesting though when he talks about his being a child star and stuff. He says a lot of stuff went on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask him.
Oh, the whole scene was crazy. He's like, it felt like he tried to be like
He's trying
yeah,
to
but like 90s rock and roll Michael Jackson.
Man, he was so good those movies he's in, Goonies.
You know who else was on that tour? Riff Raff.
He's also fucking awesome.
I love that man.
I liked Riff. Dude, he's got a fucking vibe to him.
His song Dolce and Gabbana is one of my favorite songs of the 2010s.
Billy Joel level.
You are so from fucking Louisiana, Marty.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like Master P?
Katy, Texas, I'm pretty sure.
Do you love
Really?
Master P?
Master P was a little before my time. I mean, yes, but like I'm not like huge.
Master P lived in my hometown of Fort Wayne when I was a kid because he played. You know, he's like really good at basketball.
Yeah. His son played at USC.
No, he played a year for the Fort Wayne Fury in the CBA. He lived in I never saw him or anything, but isn't that funny? He had to go live in Fort Wayne for a year. But yeah, his son was good, Lil Romeo.
Mm-hmm.
And
Romeo.
And you know, he got into USC partly. He was pretty good, but he wasn't that good at USC. The story is he got in there because he's best friends with DeMar DeRozan. So they're like, Master P basically said, "I'll serve you up DeMar DeRozan on a platter, but you got to sign Lil Romeo too." But it's like I really doubt I doubt they gave him a scholarship. His dad probably just paid $80,000, or you know what I'm saying. And why wouldn't you have Lil Romeo on your team? It's like it's cool. It's good for it makes you look cool. I mean, they had Bronny.
Yeah.
I wonder how he and DeMar became
No, did you
friends.
see-
Isn't DeMar like from Compton?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually.
Well,
Pretty sure he went to Compton High.
Lil Romeo was.
I mean, but Lil Romeo went to was a
famous
rapper. Bow Wow was kind of a dope basketball player too.
Bow Wow was a good kid rapper. What's he doing now? Now he's just Bow Wow.
Wasn't he in like Air Bud or something? Wasn't Bow Wow in Air Bud?
Like Mike.
Like Mike.
Oh, like Mike. Hell yeah, that
You're
movie kind of
confusing
fucked.
Air Bud was Air Bud didn't have him. It had that golden retriever.
Yeah, true.
Bud. He's Bud. I did an Air
Wow.
Bud trivia question last week.
What a recap of Johnstown Music Festival! I'm telling you, dude. What a fucking it being like a biker town. Hey, Marty, look up Johnstown. What they're famous for? I think it's like Hell's Angels or like one of those.
In New York or Pennsylvania?
Fentanyl?
No, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Dude, Johnstown, Pennsylvania, famous for.
I've played there a few times on tours.
I like honestly, I love Pittsburgh, and I love that picture they got. It just like revitalized that whole area.
Don't get Marty started on him. Don't get Marty started on Paul Skeens. You know he loves Paul Skeens.
You love that.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Oh yeah,
LSU.
I forgot. He's an LSU kid.
I can't believe
And he's dating that gymnastic girl, right?
Yeah, Livy Dunn.
Oh,
He
yeah.
rizzed up Livy Dunn before Baby Gronk.
That's it. Well, technically after.
Oh yeah, after you're
The
right.
girl warmed her up.
He did it better. But Paul Skeens, actually, Marty shared a picture of him with Randy Johnson the other day. I did not realize he's like 6'8", because he was like almost
I
as tall
know.
as Randy Johnson. What a scary motherfucker that guy is, huh?
Dude, Randy Johnson looks like a dude who was like,
Oh yeah.
you'd hired a hitman to like kill your boss or something.
I think Randy Johnson's like, I mean, I'm not good at baseball, but if I was, it'd be the guy I would least want to face.
That'd be my pick.
Dude.
Yeah.
Just he's so intimidating. He killed a bird.
Think about like if Randy Johnson's wife was just flirting with you and you didn't know it was Randy Johnson's wife.
That's a big dick guy, by the way.
Dude, that guy will smush. I think he'd kill me with his hog. I think he'd just like start slapping my head and I'd be unconscious through that hog.
Is Paul Skeens going to pull off the rare feat of winning the
Cy Young?
his rookie year?
I hope he is. I have it at 12-1.
Woo! What is it now?
Hold on, what? You bet at 12-1 that he was gonna win right from the bat?
Yeah, and now he's now it's at like 1.5
Nine.
to 1 or something like that.
Oh wow!
How much did you bet, Marty?
Oh, you
like
can't say
$100.
That's 12 grand.
Oh, so you'll make $1,200.
Hopefully.
Unless he pulls out his arm.
Did you see that bet? I might take the bet that Bronny plus 3,000 that Bronny scores over 25 points in a game. It is pretty tight that LeBron's playing with this kid. Like it'd be cool to like be in a band with your son, you know? Like think of the Partridge Family.
It's
That's
the
tight.
It's the second coolest father-son thing. The Griffey's obviously is way cooler.
What about bands? What band? Oh, I guess a lot of them when one of them when someone dies.
Oh,
yeah, like what's Wolfgang? Oh God, what band was it that? Oh no.
Sublime.
Oh. So, but his dad's not in the band.
Oh, you're saying at the
He
same
died.
time. I don't know of any because like dads don't. It doesn't really work. I don't think it's the same
I
thing.
feel like when fathers are involved, it's never typically like a good thing.
Yeah, they're usually the manager. They're usually like.
Yeah, that's true.
But the Griffey's is definitely the coolest father-son thing ever. Because Ken Griffey was a badass. There wasn't like any like weird like they took him in the 75th round and you know he was like a fucking badass and his dad was a fucking badass. And they played together in the Mariners.
I saw something in the high school or the college where like a lot of these fucking basketball players' kids are badasses. Like Carmelo Anthony's kid is a badass. Trevor Ariza's kid is a fucking stud. Boozer's
got two of them.
The twins are fucking studs.
I mean, think about it. They have their DNA and their money and the training and the experience of knowing what it takes.
Right. That's going to be...
It's all nepotism.
It's going to be you, Marty. That's going to be you, Marty. You're our son. We're going to make you a fucking music genius. You'll be crying to fish in no time.
We're gonna get him a drum machine for Christmas.
We're going to get him a drum machine. You're going to be the next great DJ.
That would be like. Would that be like a? If I got. So let's say a drum machine's like $400. Is that like a 7th day of Hanukkah present? A 4th day of Hanukkah present? Like.
All right, we're done here. Thanks for.
But don't they get more valuable as you go through the time?
Hot take. I never really did a full week of Hanukkah. I normally only got presents on Christmas Eve, and like when my parents had the Hanukkah party, I got a present. So I only got presents twice.
Okay, so that was your Italian side with the holidays.
And my mom got lazy as she got older, so she just started giving us money.
That's fair.
So I just got like a fat stack of cash.
A gift certificate to anywhere in the United States?
She normally throw me like $500.
No, I'm just saying cash. Cash is like a gift certificate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight though. I did one year.
I like money.
She did. One year she got us tickets to Coldplay, and I cried.
Because you were happy or sad?
Shut the fuck. I was happy.
Coldplay's one of those bands I used to not like. They're kind of growing on me.
Coldplay rules.
That first album's pretty banging. They're growing on me. Chris Martin, I'm not sure.
Oh, did you see fucking homie Chris Martin brought out a homie from Back to the Future to do a solo?
Cool. That was badass. But
that was cool.
I feel like he might have, not like in the beating women thing, but like he's got a little like John Lennon to him.
No. I don't think so. I think he's a good guy.
All right.
I think he's a good guy. Who'd he date? He married
Gwyneth
someone.
Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
I don't like her.
I mean, didn't she make like a candle that she said smells like her vagina?
Yeah, get over yourself.
You could tell that he was not the problem in the relationship.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, she's a Nepo baby.
Why? Who was her parent?
Blythe Danner is her mom, and her dad's some other guy.
Ooh, hot take.
Her mom's the mom and Meet the Parents. I mean, half of Hollywood's like that. I'm not mad at it. I think it's kind of people that get like me and Marty actually were talking about this on the way to that Rockies game we went to about how people get all mad about how people get mad at nepotism and how fucking pointless it is. Like, what do you want parents not to give their kids the bet? Like, that's the whole point. it's like give your kid the best life possible. You know what I'm saying?
Those are just always
people
been
who are
around
yelling
and
at
will
him
continue to be
probably are the
around.
same
There's
people
nothing
who
you can do about it.
their parent,
And guess what? Like sometimes talented
probably
people are talented kids.
asked their kid to be the gig.
Yeah, they know the gig.
Yeah. No, like, yeah, or like like my dad wanted me to be a real estate broker.
Yeah, obviously.
And
my dad wanted me to get any job I could and get out of his house.
Yeah.
like his dad before him.
What about you, Marty? Did your parents, when you told them that you're going to be a podcast star, they just said, hell yeah?
I kind of made the transition during COVID when I got laid off. So my dad was like, okay, at least you're doing something.
I can't believe you got fired from Barstool. That's so crazy.
Yeah,
I think it was more
more of a layoff.
that was a layoff, but like over COVID, I had a very unfulfilling marketing job in Shreveport, Louisiana. I was let go. So
I didn't know that.
Marty will never fire you. You could leave whenever you want. When you're over talking about jam bands and people's hogs, you could leave whenever you want. The door is always open for you to leave.
no, I'm
He's
thrilled to
having
be
fun.
here.
Are you our guy? You're our guy.
I mean, he has to be. He's being paid to be our guy now.
Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, Marty. All right, guys. I got to go to sound check. We have an early show today. We start at 7:30 tonight.
Outside.
Inside. It's just it's crazy. This town's wild. Like they charged $75 a ticket.
Some guy.
It's a 200 cap. It's like, what do you?
Some guy DM'd me on Instagram about your show tonight, and he asked if I was going to be there. He said he's bringing a bachelor party of like 20 guys.
That's why I just got that text too.
Okay.
Well, Marty, thanks for being part of the crew. Welcome on board the World Sam podcast. We had to introduce our guy on the first episode, I think it's going to be good.
I like Marty. I like him more.
I like Marty.
That was good.
Shut the fuck up. All right, guys, stay happy, stay inspired. Next week, we have G-Love on the show, which is going to be a fun one. I always love running Mr. Glove. I can't wait to see him in a couple days. He's coming out to our show, and we're playing the Cape Cod tomorrow. Or, no, in 2 days. Can't wait to see him. And then next week, there's still shows left. What are my tour dates, Marty? I got my computer. I don't have my computer with me.
Here, I think
right next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, Thursday we're playing Dewey Beach. Or Wednesday we're playing Dewey Beach. Thursday off. Friday we are. Don't tell me. Let me guess. Wednesday Dewey Beach. Friday we're playing in. I can't remember. What's Friday?
Outer Banks.
Outer Banks. Oh yeah, Greenfield Amphitheater. First time headlining the Greenfield Amphitheater.
That's the 10th. That's in Wilmington.
Oh, so the 9th is Outer Banks. We're the 311 after party. Oh, dude, I'm going to go see Nick Hexum in person.
Come original. You got to come original.
Dude, that dude's hot as fuck. I'm going to be like, hello, Mr. Hexum.
Are they coming to, did they already come to Denver? Or maybe they did.
I think they're on their way, or maybe they already did.
And then on the 22nd, we're doing a live pod at the Big What Festival together.
Oh, yeah. You're doing that. We're doing the live pod, and Nick McDaniel's, the Big Somethings, Big What, out there. And come and watch us talk shit. And then starts the Pigeons playing ping pong. Hey, Marty, you going to come out to Pier 17 show in New York?
I'm going to do my best. I think I'm trying to get pulled somewhere else, but I'm
fired. He's fired if he doesn't.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to go to a show. I don't want to go to a show at all.
It is Labor Day weekend,
to be fair.
Well, oh, yeah, it is.
That's what it is. I have a wedding. That's what it is. I have a wedding.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
you're going to Jersey.
No, Vermont, actually.
Vermont's tight. I love Vermont.
Hey, if you're going to that festival, people, I'm going to be there the whole weekend. Andy's leaving after the first day. I'm hanging the whole weekend to do Artists at Large.
Yes. Do not put any fentanyl in his cocaine. I need him around.
Don't give me cocaine unless I really, really am begging for it. I'm just kidding. And then the first.
All right, guys.
Let me tell people about my fish after party. I'm doing a fish after party on September 1st at Cervantes.
Ooh, Fish after party.
Prince tribute. All Prince.
Oh, you're on that Prince tribute show at Cervantes?
I do it every year. It's fucking awesome, actually. It's really fun.
Yeah, Casey Russell and that whole crew.
It's me. The horn section's me and Benny. Benny Bloom from Lettuce. Yeah, so that'd be cool.
All right, guys. I love you. Stay happy. Stay inspired. Be whoever you want to be every day. You know, life is too short not to be whoever you want to be. You want to gain 20 pounds and feel bad about yourself every day? Fucking do it. But do you want to make a change and say, you know what? I have gained a little bit of weight this last couple months. I've been eating a little bit too many Philly cheese sandwiches because I've been enjoying the success of my career lately. And now I am ready to go back and jog and get a sweat on and get back to my heroin chic that I always loved having in my body. Right, Nick? You like me when I'm just frail.
I like you when you're skinny and weak.
Yeah, me too.
And sad.
All right. I'm sad and frail and dehydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gay, kissing all your bandmates.
Yay, kissing all my bandmates.
You been kissing Floyd?
Floyd doesn't really let me kiss him anymore. Which sucks. But on stage I'll get a couple. But I think he's kind of jealous I have a girlfriend.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true either. But I like to imagine it in my head that he might be a
Yeah, I
little
know you
jealous.
like to imagine stuff in your head, don't you?
All right, we're done. All right, guys. I love you. Be safe. And we'll catch you next week with G Love.